Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, you're about to discover the thrilling story behind one of the most celebrated and powerful coins in American history, the United States half-dollar coin dated 1776 to 1976 with the D mint mark. This isn't just a half-dollar. This is a symbol of America's 200 years of independence, a bold numismatic masterpiece that continues to gain fame and fortune among collectors across the globe. If you love rare coins, valuable errors, and hidden treasures, this is one coin you cannot afford to overlook: the 1776 to 1976 half-dollar, also known as the bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar, was minted to honor the 200th anniversary of American independence. Unlike the regular Kennedy half-dollars, this one features a distinctive reverse design showing Independence Hall, the historic building where both the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution were debated and adopted. The design celebrates liberty, history, and the enduring strength of the nation. It proudly bears the dual date 1776 to 1976 on the obverse below President Kennedy's portrait, making it unmistakable from any other half-dollar. Now let's talk about what truly makes this coin so valuable and desirable. It's all about rarity, minting errors, and exceptional condition. Collectors and investors alike are on the hunt for specific versions of this coin that contain double-die obverse, where inscriptions like "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" appear slightly doubled under magnification. These doubled letters are not manufacturing flaws. They are rare anomalies that dramatically increase a coin's worth in the eyes of experts. Another major error to look for is the off-center strike, where the design is noticeably shifted to one side, revealing blank portions of the planchet. This type of mistake is not only eye-catching, but incredibly rare when combined with the iconic bicentennial design, making it a collector's dream. Then there are clipped planchet errors, where a portion of the coin is literally missing due to a minting misfeed. This adds massive appeal to collectors seeking something truly one-of-a-kind. Don't forget about the wrong planchet errors, where the half-dollar was accidentally struck on a different denomination's blank, such as a quarter or even a foreign coin. These ultra-rare versions are often worth thousands on their own and are tracked down aggressively by expert numismatists around the world. But even without errors, coins in perfect uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS 67 or higher, are extremely scarce and highly valuable today. The D mint mark on the coin signifies that it was minted in Denver. And while millions were struck, only a tiny fraction of these coins remain in pristine condition today. Time, wear, and circulation have taken their toll, which is why high-grade examples with sharp detail, luster, and original brilliance are in high demand. Especially when paired with an error or proof-like surface, the value can shoot through the roof. Recent auctions have shocked collectors worldwide when rare 1776 to 1976 half-dollars crossed the block. One such coin, featuring a strong double die and certified in brilliant uncirculated condition, caused quite a stir and fetched an impressive price in the auction world. Collectors are willing to pay incredible amounts for the chance to own a flawless piece of America's bicentennial celebration, especially one that combines historical beauty with numismatic rarity. And here's the jaw-dropping moment you've been waiting for. A single bicentennial half-dollar coin with an extraordinary mint error and exceptional quality recently sold at auction for a mind-blowing $98,000. That's right, this beautiful piece of metal, once worth just 50 cents, is now worth a fortune thanks to its unique features, rarity, and overwhelming demand among serious collectors. Second rare coin, we turn our focus to a powerful and often underestimated gem, the United States half-dollar coin from 1972 with the D mint mark. This Kennedy half-dollar is not just a simple 50-cent piece. It's a potential jackpot hiding in plain sight, and you're about to learn exactly why collectors all over the world are going crazy over this incredible coin. The 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar was minted in Denver during a time when coinage was transitioning and evolving rapidly. Bearing the bold portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse and the majestic presidential seal on the reverse, This coin was part of America's tribute to one of its most beloved leaders. What seems like a regular circulating coin at first glance can actually hide a world of value beneath the surface, especially when rare errors and flawless conditions come into play. What sets the 1972 D half dollar apart are the amazing minting errors and unique characteristics that have captured the attention of serious numismatists. One of the most fascinating errors is the double die obverse, where key elements such as liberty, in God we trust, and even Kennedy's features appear slightly doubled. This kind of error is not just a curiosity, it's a major rarity, and if it appears on your coin, its value could skyrocket. Another highly sought-after variety includes the off-center strike, where the entire design appears shifted due to misalignment during the minting process. This makes the coin visibly unique, and collectors love coins with this kind of character, especially when the date and mint mark remain fully visible. Such pieces are not only visually dramatic, but also incredibly rare and desirable for display collections and auctions alike. Then we have the clipped planchet error, a fascinating mistake where a portion of the coin is missing due to the blank being myth-fed into the press. These clipped coins stand out instantly and are especially valuable when paired with a clear mint mark like the D for Denver. If that's not enough, there have even been reports of coins struck on wrong planchets, for example, struck on a quarter-sized blank, or using a foreign metal composition. These mistakes are treasures in disguise and can turn a pocket change coin into a premium collectible overnight. Of course, even without a mint error, the value of the 1972 D half dollar rises significantly when the coin is found in exceptional uncirculated condition. Coins graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare, and those with deep luster, clean surfaces, and full detail are in massive demand. Collectors pay top dollar for high-grade examples, especially if the coin has never seen circulation and retains its original mint brilliance. In recent years, auctions have revealed just how serious the demand is for these coins. One particular 1972 D half dollar with a dramatic double die error and graded in pristine mint state condition stunned the community by achieving a record-setting price. The combination of error, historical appeal, and preservation made it a showstopper, proof that these coins are more than just historical pieces. They're financial opportunities in the right hands. And now for the most exciting part, drum roll, please. A single 1972 D Kennedy half dollar with a rare error and preserved in flawless mint state condition was recently sold for a jaw-dropping sum of $80,000 at auction. That's right. What started out as a humble 50-cent coin has become a symbol of investment, rarity, and collector passion. Third expensive coin. We are about to dive into a coin so rich in history and value that it has become a true legend in the world of American numismatics, the United States half-dollar coin from the year 1918. This isn't just any half-dollar. This is a century-old treasure, a remarkable piece of American heritage that continues to shine with mystery, rarity, and overwhelming collector demand. Whether you're a beginner or a lifelong coin enthusiast, this is one coin you must hear about, because what hides behind this silver beauty is nothing short of spectacular. The 1918 half-dollar is part of the Walking Liberty half-dollar series, designed by the legendary sculptor Adolph A. Weinman. It features one of the most breathtaking designs in U.S. coin history, Lady Liberty draped in the American flag, walking confidently toward the rising sun, holding branches of laurel and oak, symbols of civil and military glory. On the reverse, a bold and powerful eagle perches on a rock with wings outstretched, ready to soar. This design is more than art. It is a celebration of liberty, strength, and forward motion, captured in 90% silver and 10% copper. What makes the 1918 version so thrilling is not just its age, but the incredible rarity of certain mint varieties and the presence of stunning minting errors that have driven collectors wild for decades. First, let's talk about the mint marks. The coin was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, marked D, and San Francisco, marked S. The San Francisco and Denver versions are particularly prized in high grades because of their limited survival rate and circulation wear over time. These are not coins you find in pocket change. They're treasures hiding in old collections, estates, and forgotten coin boxes. But what really sends this coin into the stratosphere are the rare errors that have been discovered on certain 1918 halves. Imagine uncovering a double die obverse, where Liberty's gown or the inscriptions like "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" appear doubled. These errors are not only stunning under magnification, but incredibly rare, making them worth thousands more instantly. Another astonishing find includes off-center strikes, where the image and lettering are visibly shifted due to a misaligned strike. This kind of coin practically announces its rarity the moment you lay eyes on it. Collectors have also discovered die cracks, which are raised lines on the coin caused by fractures in the dies used to strike them. These cracks are like a fingerprint, each one unique, each one adding history and value. Even better, there are examples of the 1918 half dollar with repunched mint marks, especially the S and D varieties, where the mint mark was stamped more than once and shows slight overlapping. These little imperfections are pure gold for collectors who know what to look for. Condition is absolutely everything when it comes to the value of a 1918 half dollar. Most of the coins that survived were heavily circulated, worn down from years of use, but the few that remain in high mint state condition, especially those graded MS 65 or above, are incredibly rare and command massive prices at auction. The beauty of Lady Liberty in full detail, with sharp lines and luster intact, is a sight that collectors cherish and are willing to pay top dollar to own. In recent years, auction houses have witnessed a rise in demand for pristine 1918 half dollars, and prices have surged accordingly. Just one certified example of this coin in near-flawless condition, with a rare mint error and incredible eye appeal, shocked the collecting world when it sold for an astonishing $150,000. Yes, that's right. What once was a silver coin in everyday hands is now one of the most desirable and valuable collectibles in American coin history. So, if you have a 1918 Walking Liberty half dollar, it's time to take a closer look. Examine the surfaces for doubling, check the mint mark carefully, inspect the strike and condition, and if you suspect it's something special, get it professionally graded, because your old coin might just be worth a fortune. And if you're a new collector inspired by this story, start your journey with the Walking Liberty series. Each coin holds history, beauty, and potential value like few others. Especially, we're bringing you an exciting and eye-opening look at one of the hidden gems of American coinage, the United States half-dollar coin from the year 1973. This isn't just another Kennedy half dollar. This is a highly collectible, potentially high-value piece of American history, loaded with rare varieties and incredible errors that have made it a hot item among serious collectors. So stay tuned and listen closely, because your next big discovery might just be sitting quietly in your collection. The 1973 half dollar continues the proud legacy of the Kennedy half dollar series, first issued in 1964 to honor the life and legacy of President John F. Kennedy. Struck in both Philadelphia and Denver, with the D mint mark representing the Denver Mint, this coin features the elegant portrait of JFK on the obverse and the iconic presidential seal on the reverse. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, few people realize that certain rare errors and high-grade examples from 1973 have become extremely valuable and are actively sought after in today's market. What makes the 1973 half dollar particularly exciting for collectors are the hidden minting errors and unique characteristics that can turn an ordinary coin into a prized possession. One of the most exciting and valuable errors is the double die obverse, where key design elements like the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" appear slightly doubled when viewed under magnification. These doubled letters are not only noticeable, they're a huge deal in the world of coin collecting and can multiply a coin's value dramatically. Another rare and thrilling error is the off-center strike, where the design is visibly shifted due to a misalignment during minting. These coins show a dramatic shift in imagery, and when the date and mint mark are still visible, they become exceptionally collectible. If you come across a 1973 half dollar that looks a bit off, take a closer look. It could be worth far more than face value. Collectors also seek out coins with clipped planchet errors, where part of the coin appears to have been sliced or trimmed off during the minting process. These errors are rare and visually striking, and when found on a 1973 half dollar, they instantly increase demand and value. Even more astonishing are examples of wrong planchet strikes, where the coin was mistakenly struck on a planchet intended for another denomination or even a foreign coin. These errors are some of the most prized among expert collectors. But let's not forget, condition is key. A 1973 Kennedy half dollar in mint state condition, especially those graded MS 66 or higher, is incredibly difficult to find. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, making uncirculated examples extremely rare today. Coins with strong luster, clean surfaces, and sharp detail are highly desirable and can fetch impressive prices at auctions. Professional grading from trusted services like PCGS or NGC can verify your coin's grade and boost its market value substantially. The market for the 1973 half dollar is hotter than ever, thanks to recent auction results and growing collector interest. In particular, coins with dramatic mint errors or superior condition have broken records at auctions, drawing the attention of elite buyers and passionate collectors alike. One extraordinary example: a coin with a combination of high-grade preservation and a stunning error was recently auctioned and left everyone speechless with the final sale. And now, here's the moment that truly defines this coin's potential. A 1973 Kennedy half dollar, featuring an ultra-rare error and certified in exceptional mint condition, recently sold for an unbelievable $65,000. That's right. What started as a simple 50-cent coin turned into a life-changing treasure for the lucky collector who recognized its true value. So, what are you waiting for? If you have a 1973 half dollar sitting in your drawer, it's time to take a second look. Check for doubling, examine the edges, observe the strike quality, and don't ignore any strange or unique details, because the key to unlocking a fortune could be right in your hands. Let us know in the comments if you've come across a 1973 half dollar, if you need help identifying a possible error, or if you're just beginning your collecting journey. We love hearing from our incredible community of coin enthusiasts. Next coin, we're talking about the United States half dollar coin from the year 1992 with the P mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like just another Kennedy half dollar, but trust me, this coin has the power to surprise you in a big way, especially when rare errors and high-quality strikes come into play. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and listen closely, because you might just have a hidden gem waiting in your hands. The 1992 P. Kennedy half dollar was minted in Philadelphia and continues the series that began in 1964 to honor the life and legacy of President John F. Kennedy. The coin features a bold and dignified portrait of JFK on the obverse and the iconic presidential seal on the reverse, a design that collectors admire for its beauty, history, and symbolism. What makes this specific year so interesting, though, is not just the design, but the unique minting anomalies and rare varieties that elevate it far beyond its original 50-cent face value. One of the most talked about features of the 1992 P half dollar is the possibility of discovering proof-like strikes or special coins that were unintentionally struck with extraordinary detail and finish. These coins may not have been meant for circulation, but somehow made their way into the hands of collectors and lucky finders. The brilliant, mirror-like surfaces and sharp edge definition give these rare pieces incredible eye appeal, and when submitted for grading, they can earn impressive scores that turn heads in the numismatic world. Let's talk about errors. The treasure map every collector follows with hope and curiosity. Among the rarest and most valuable finds are double die obverse, where you might spot subtle but significant doubling in the inscriptions such as Liberty or In God We Trust. These errors, visible under magnification, make your coins stand out immediately and are highly prized in the collector's market. Another incredible find is the off-center strike, where the coin's design appears misaligned due to a minting mishap. If the date and mint mark are still visible, these types of errors can boost your coin's value sky-high. And that's not all. Some 1992 half dollars have been found with clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin appears bitten off from the edge. These dramatic and visual minting mistakes are extremely rare and always stir excitement at coin shows and auctions. Even rarer are the wrong planchet errors, where the coin is mistakenly struck on a blank intended for another denomination. Such coins are true rarities and highly sought after by elite collectors across the globe, even if your 1992 P. Kennedy half dollar doesn't have an error. Don't count it out just yet. Condition matters immensely. A coin in mint state condition, especially graded MS 67 or higher, is very difficult to find due to circulation wear. If your coin has retained its original luster, has sharp strike detail, and is free from scratches or nicks, it could be far more valuable than you ever imagined. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC with high marks have been setting auction records in recent years as collector demand continues to rise. Speaking of auctions, let's talk about real results. Just recently, a pristine 1992 P half dollar with a dramatic mint error and exceptional quality crossed the auction block and shocked the bidding floor. Collectors were locked in a heated competition to claim the coin, driving the final price to a level that proves this year is far from ordinary when the right coin surfaces at the right time. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. A stunning example of the 1992 P. Kennedy half dollar, featuring a rare minting error and preserved in immaculate mint state condition, was recently sold for an astonishing $50,000. Yes, this coin, originally worth just 50 cents, has become a symbol of hidden value and the excitement that lives in the heart of every collector. So now it's your turn. Check your collection, examine every 1992 P half dollar you have, and look closely for those telltale signs of rarity. Whether it's a double die, off-center strike, clipped edge, or simply an unusually brilliant uncirculated example, you could be holding something incredibly valuable without even knowing it. Now, we're talking about the incredible United States half-dollar coin from 1988 with the D mint mark. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary Kennedy half dollar, but behind that classic design lies a world of fascinating errors, rare variations, and high collector value that could make your coin worth thousands. So sit tight, listen carefully, and enjoy this exciting deep dive into one of the most underrated coins in American numismatic history. The 1988 D. Kennedy half dollar was minted in Denver and carries the proud image of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. While it was produced in large quantities for everyday circulation, the truth is that only a small number of these coins were struck with unusual precision, rare flaws, or survived in flawless condition, and those are the ones collectors crave. The combination of historical significance, design, and hidden rarity makes the 1988 D a true collector's delight. One of the most thrilling aspects of this coin lies in the minting errors that have been discovered over the years. Some 1988 D half dollars exhibit double die obverse errors, where key design features like the date, the word Liberty, or even Kennedy's facial features appear slightly doubled under magnification. These coins are considered major finds, and they often go for premium prices at auctions, especially when they're in mint condition and have been authenticated by professional grading services. Another highly sought-after variety includes the off-center strike, where the entire coin's design is misaligned due to a minting malfunction. When the date and mint mark are still fully visible, these errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the shift and the coin's condition. Then there are clipped planchets, where the coin looks like it has a bite taken out of it. These dramatic and rare errors are a hit among collectors who love visual uniqueness. Also making headlines in the world of coin collecting are examples of the 1988 D half dollar that were struck on the wrong planchet, meaning they were minted on a blank meant for a smaller denomination like a quarter or a foreign coin. These mistakes are incredibly scarce and can only be identified by experienced collectors or coin graders, but once discovered, they are known to bring in impressive prices at both public and private auctions. Let's not forget the power of condition. Most of the 1988 D half dollars saw circulation and picked up wear and tear. However, if you find one in brilliant uncirculated condition, especially a coin graded MS 65 or higher, you could be looking at something truly special. Collectors and investors alike are paying top dollar for coins with perfect luster, clean fields, and strong strike detail. Having a high-grade, Error-free 1988D is already a victory, but if that same coin also carries a rare mint error, now you've got something that's going to light up the bidding floor at any auction. In recent years, auction houses have reported some stunning sales involving the 1988D half dollar. One specific coin, featuring a rare double die error and preserved in near-perfect condition, caused a wave of excitement among bidders and set a new standard for what collectors are willing to pay for rare modern half dollars. It's a testament to just how valuable these coins can be when rarity, condition, and error all come together in one powerful package. And now for the moment that every collector dreams about. One exceptionally rare 1988 D. Kennedy half dollar, boasting a unique minting error and certified in a superb mint state, was recently sold for an astonishing $44,000. That's right, a coin originally worth just 50 cents has now become a numismatic legend, showing once again how thrilling and rewarding this hobby can be for those who keep their eyes open and their minds sharp. So take a moment, check your change jars, coin albums, and inherited collections, because that ordinary-looking 1988 D half dollar might just be something incredible waiting to be discovered. Examine every detail, look for doubling, inspect the edges, and pay attention to alignment and finish. If you think you've found something special, get it professionally graded and share your story. Last unique coin, we explore a truly fascinating and often overlooked collectible, the United States half dollar coin from 1998 with the P mint mark. At first glance, this Kennedy half dollar may look like your average pocket change, but hidden within a small number of these coins are rare features, valuable minting errors, and high-grade versions that are lighting up auctions and capturing the attention of collectors everywhere. So if you're holding on to a 1998 P half dollar, it's time to look a little closer, because it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. The Kennedy half dollar series is a cornerstone of U.S. coinage and a beloved tribute to President John F. Kennedy. First issued in 1964, the design has remained a symbol of patriotism and legacy. The 1998 version from the Philadelphia Mint carries the iconic image of JFK on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. What makes the 1998 P stand out, however, isn't just the design, but the unique combinations of minting errors, special strikes, and condition rarity that have elevated certain examples into the high-value category of modern collectibles. Let's start with one of the most sought-after features, double die obverse errors. These occur when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between impressions, causing doubling on the inscriptions or parts of the design. On the 1998 P half dollar, sharp collectors have identified doubling on Liberty, the date, and even parts of Kennedy's profile. These types of errors are thrilling for numismatists, and when found in uncirculated condition, their value can shoot up dramatically. These coins are not only rare, they are conversation starters at every coin show. Another exciting error to look for is the off-center strike, where the design is clearly misaligned and part of the coin's surface remains blank. The greater the off-center strike, while still showing the date and mint mark, the more valuable the coin becomes. Off-center errors on Kennedy half dollars are rare, and on the 1998 P edition, they're especially scarce, making them highly desirable for error collectors. These coins are visual showpieces that immediately grab attention and add uniqueness to any collection. You should also keep your eyes peeled for the clipped planchet error, where a section of the coin appears to be bitten off. This rare and visually dramatic error happens when the metal blank was clipped before being struck. Coins with this type of mistake are instantly recognizable and are a dream find for collectors who appreciate the unexpected in their hobby. Another rarity is the wrong planchet error, where a 1998 P half dollar was mistakenly struck on a planchet meant for another denomination, such as a quarter, resulting in a smaller, thinner coin with reduced weight. These are true numismatic anomalies and are valued accordingly. Even without errors, what sets some 1998 P half dollars apart is their exceptional condition. Most of these coins entered circulation and picked up marks and wear over time. But a small number were carefully preserved in mint state condition, some even reaching the elite MS 67 and higher grades. These high-grade coins, especially those certified by PCGS or NGC, are few and far between, and their shimmering luster, flawless surfaces, and sharp strike make them prime auction material. Collectors and investors are always on the hunt for such examples, as they represent the best of the best. Over the years, interest in modern-era Kennedy half dollars has continued to grow, with more collectors realizing the value and potential hidden in these coins. Recent auctions have revealed just how serious the demand is, especially when a coin has both rarity and condition on its side. One particular 1998 P half dollar featuring a strong mint error and pristine grading stunned the community when it sold at a major auction for a breathtaking price, setting a new benchmark for this underrated year. And here's the part that makes every collector's heart race. A single 1998 P United States half dollar, discovered with a dramatic error and certified in extraordinary mint condition, recently sold for an unbelievable $30,000. Yes, you heard that right. What started as a humble 50-cent coin is now a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars, thanks to a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and collector demand. So now it's your turn. Pull out those Kennedy half dollars, especially the ones from 1998 with the P mint mark, and take a closer look. Check for doubling, examine the alignment, inspect for any clipped or odd edges, and evaluate the surface quality. If it looks special, get it graded. You might just have a winner on your hands. Share your finds in the comments below or ask any questions if you need help identifying a coin. We love hearing your stories and helping fellow collectors discover hidden gems. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for more exciting coin adventures, because your next great discovery could be just one coin away.